Do you think that in our first video we were wearing summer clothes?
Oh yeah.
Now it's freezing.
Right?
And our little baby is 3 months old.
He's not a baby anymore.
Well, you count in weeks, so he's like almost 13 weeks now.
He's like an adult now.
Yeah, look how groot he is. Well, look how groot you are.
Wow.
Wow, we just had some Milo, so we are feeling nice and full, and hopefully we're gonna let Mom and Dad do this video. You're good there.
Is that a piece of dust stuck in my throat? This is gonna be great. Kijk for the camera.
Oh, yeah, we are exhausted parents. Okay, month 3, I've made a lot of notes on my phone that we can go through because I didn't want to forget anything. I'm going to say it doesn't feel like it now because we've had a really good week and a half.
No, we did.
But month 3 was one of the toughest months. Definitely.
Oh, month 1, 2, 3.
But 1, 2, 3. So where did we end off the previous video? In month 2, Ariston, you had your tongue tie clipped.
Oh yes.
Which really helped a lot with your crying situation. But it was very short-lived. It didn't help for very long. And when we ended up going back to the ped, it was then determined that you actually had silent reflux. We were giving you little doses of Gaviscon after your feeds, and we noticed that that was really helping. So when we told the ped that, then she had a look at your throat, and she's like, no, she thinks that you've got silent reflux. Then we started Nexium. And in the beginning, the Nexium worked amazingly. We were doing 5 milligrams of Nexium. It took a few days to kick in, and you were responding so well to it. And then after like a week, shit just hit the fan, big time.
You can't say shit.
Things hit the fan big time. There was like storming. There was like thunder and stuff. And I was distraught that we were back at square one. And then we increased your Nexium dose. And that took a while to kick in. And now we're just in a really good place. But I don't know if we're in a good place because of the Nexium, or if you have just become
Older.
older and you're just dealing with your things a little bit better. So we definitely, apart from the silent reflux, we were then taking you to Cairo and determined that your winds were like just really, really bad. So we started doing all these like exercises in the morning and the evening to help you basically pass gas and burp and stuff to get the winds out. And that's made a big difference. So I think it's almost like a combination of a lot of things that have gotten us to a positive place right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going really good this week. We still give, out of 24 hours in a day, we give like 23 hours and 59 minutes to you. But
Last night, Mom and Dad sat at the fire for like 2 minutes.
But we really enjoy spending time with you, and especially now that you don't cry so much and stuff. It's just we're just having laughs together and you chatting the whole time. So it's been lekker.
Your shirt's very dirty right now. So we had a bit of spit up there. Mom also gave up caffeine for a while. It wasn't a very long time. And then I was like, this is not making a difference. So I reintroduced caffeine. Thank goodness for that, because I was suffering. It's one thing being sleep deprived. It's another thing being sleep deprived and not being able to have coffee. So thank goodness that's back. Mom's still not having dairy. So that's also possibly playing a role.
Yeah, we don't know.
There's just so many things. I'm going to eat a muffin today and see how you respond.
Not one of my muffins.
No, we are sharing the muffins.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can share that one by yourself and I'll have the other two.
We do have some cool things that you've been doing this month. You found out that you have hands and you eat them all day.
Yep, not now, but usually you go like this and like that. And then you make everything wet around you because your hands are always wet and full of spuch. And you love holding Mom and Hand's dad. Mom and Hand's dad. You love holding Mom and Dad's hands. You love holding things. And obviously like these little toy titties and things. You like grab onto stuff, and that's like a very new thing for us, which is very cute.
So, Mom introduced a soothing blanket to you because we've been doing, what is it called? I've been keeping you in the carrier.
Yeah, the Ubuntu.
Yeah, it's called some contact naps. Yes,
Contact.
every single nap that you have is in the Ubuntu, which is like a baby carrier basically. There is rarely a nap that we're able to put you down for, but we're kind of just trusting the process at this stage. We're building the routine of getting your nap times and your eating times really solid, and then we're going to attempt more times actually putting you down for the nap instead of keeping you in the carrier. But it's going well so far. Mom's also started co-sleeping. I was really scared to co-sleep the first 2 months because you were so tiny, and I'm like, I'm going to roll and squish you. And now that you're a bit older, it's been the best thing ever. I'm loving co-sleeping.
I mean, I love it too. The times when I'm lying in bed, then you're like there in the middle, and it's just so nice to cuddle you.
Yeah, so we try and limit it to only a certain time of morning, so that you still spend some time in your cot, but we're really enjoying it.
And last night we actually left you for the first leg of your sleeping time in your own room, which was cool because, until 11, your first feed. So you were like all grown up in your own little room, which was cool.
What else has been really cool? Mom and Dad need to be a little bit better at tummy time.
Yeah.
It was really difficult the first 10.5 weeks because all you did was cry. So it was quite difficult for us to even give tummy time the time of day because we were always dealing with a million other problems. But we're very excited for you to be able to sit up and have good neck control so we can introduce solids because we think that that's going to help a lot of the problems we've been having as well. So really looking forward to that. What else? Dad's putting you to bed techniques. Walking up and down the passage doing squats is hilarious. Insert video. I hope I have one.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there is one. It's either walking up and down the stairs, but I have to wear some form of slops or shoes or something because I think you like the noise of the click, click, click on the floor. And then up and down squats and sometimes lunges, and then swinging around and doing bola makisis and stuff with you just to fall asleep. Sometimes it's easier and sometimes it's harder. The one that's been working for me well the past 2 days is sitting on the yoga ball and bouncing up and down, but it breaks my back. But I just push through and then I cry, and then I put you down, and then you just open your eyes, look at me, and start crying again after an hour of me breaking my back. So it's been fun.
Yeah. You went for your first little hydro session. It was the cutest thing ever. Do you remember him having his little floaty on his neck?
Yes, it was very cool. Swimming, kicking underwater, moving around in the pool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you had your first flight.
Oh, yes.
Flip and Mom and Dad were so nervous about that because as someone who has never had a baby, when you fly and you come across other babies always screaming and crying, I was like, please, can that not be us? Like, it's my first flight with a baby. Can we just have a good time?
And you were great.
And you were amazing.
Thank
and you're
you.
smiling about it. Thank you for giving us a good first flight.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was actually really good. You went to see your grandparents in Joburg and the flight went really well. So we were really happy with that. That's honestly about it. A few nice things is you love a warm bean bag. We use it a lot to soothe you. If you have reflux or if your tummy is sore, you do have a sore tummy often.
You just had a poop.
A sore tummy often, so you love a warm bean bag.
And your farts have started smelling.
Can someone explain that to me?
It's like, it smells like Dad's farts. And it's like, why all of a sudden?
Because you're still only on breast milk. How can anything have changed?
But they really, really smell.
It's like your digestion process has changed.
Sienna!
But you know that he is fully fed by my breast, right?
Yeah,
It
what does
can't
that
be
mean?
like something that I eat.
No, it can. If my farts smell way worse when I eat lots of McDonald's and stuff and takeaway. So today my farts are going to be really bad. But when I eat clean and healthy, my farts smell like fairy dust. I don't know what that smells like, but it's amazing. Lavender. But yeah, your farts are very smelly now. And you like having one poo a week where you used to have one poo a day.
Yes, that's also a thing. You are pooing less. And everyone says breastfed babies, it's okay if they only poo once in a while. But we were really used to routine poos.
5 o'clock in the morning.
The poo was coming and then it just stopped. And we were like, what is wrong with our baby? So, yeah, it's a bit of a struggle.
And you've been talking a lot and singing.
Yes.
And things. Oh yeah, singing. You actually had 1 or 2 times where it sounded like you were singing, and you're like what, 12, 13 weeks old. How old are you? 12.
Like you just have high notes.
And
You're like,
and it's very cool.
other thing is you are now holding onto like toys and stuff, which is really cool. Oh, wow. And you respond a lot more to things that we do.
Yeah, you love staring at us, and then when we talk to you, you love to talk back. And you have these emotions on your face. I just told your mom, you just had a sad face just now. And sometimes you're angry, then you will actually make a face like this. And sometimes if you're on my shoulder and you're angry about something, you will hit me on my shoulder, which is very cute. And excited faces and happy faces and all the things.
Mom had to wipe tears away on your face for the first time this week. Where I was driving you to a baby class and you were screaming in the back of the car for whatever reason. And when we got there, you were actually like wet under your eye and I had to wipe your tears away.
The sounds you're making now, it may sound cute, but this is actually just a precursor for a cry that's about to happen. This means that you're either hungry, but can't be because you had some food, or you're tired at this time of the day. So if we don't try and get you to sleep soon, you are going to be crying because you're too tired. And this is how it starts. This is not a cute little sound that you make. This is like, Mom and Dad, get your stuff together. We're going on a ride.
Anyways, that's all we've got for month 3.
Yeah.
That's all the notes I've made.
I mean, that was a lot. It was exciting. Lots of things.
We are still massively in love and stuck in the baby bubble.
Like honeymoon phase.
Yeah, like you are the most precious thing in the world. And we're loving being parents, even though it's the hardest thing I've ever done. It's the
Yeah.
most difficult job I've ever had.
Mom's never done hard things in her life before, but this is a joke. No, it is a hard job. Yeah, it is hard because sometimes you're uncertain. You don't always know what you're doing, and you're learning as you go, which makes a job hard. And then it's exhausting. It takes a lot out of you, but we love it. At the end of the day, Mom and Dad sits by our little fire for 2 minutes and look at each other, and we're just like, we love our baby.
I can say that it's difficult having no time to yourself, which is where we're at currently. We don't have any help. We're living in a new city. We don't have a nanny.
Don't have family, yeah.
We don't have family yet, so we are literally on our own figuring things out. So, it's not like it used to be where it's like, oh, I'm just going to go for a run, or I'm just going to go do my nails, or, everything has to be planned out in advance. Anyways, this has been a great chat.
Happy 3 months. It was lekker. It's been real. But we're going to have to go put you down for a nap now. We're going to let you slap a bikkie. And we love you very much. And we're going to say goodbye. What?
Bye.
Say bye to Ariston there.